And Jonathan Deschamps, the other linesman, played here for Cape Breton.
Making the Florida Panthers have a special young goaltender in him.
That's it sort of works in, and Roby Yarventy got a stick on him to disrupt the shot, and Anton Forsberg cleans it up. An average year, and usually about a dozen get contracts. Brought back in by Jerry Mayhew, bounces back, but Forsberg does the splits and somehow keeps that out with a pile up in front of him, and he hangs on. Shifts it back around, and played ahead by Highmore. And Mahura plays that back to center ice. Lundell sweeps in with a chance, shoots, scores! Anton Lundell lifts it over the arm of Forsberg, and Florida takes the early lead.
Bernard Docker lost coverage by Highmore, and Lundell's going to skate right into this. Nice little pop play, option on the back door. Looks him off and then decides to keep himself and give the Florida Panthers a 1-0 lead.
For the preseason. Schmeichel goes up for Batherson to roll that just wide. Now a chance for Schmeichel again. That was blocked by Benning, who sprawled in front of that. Brandstrom takes the return pass from Batherson and shoots, and through the traffic, Knight makes another stop. Off the leg of Brandstrom and wide. Yarventy for Batherson. Winds that rink wide, Schmeichel in, shoots, scores! Stuck that right in the top corner, literally. And it's a 1-1 tie.
Was that ever a laser beam?
That puck's still in the net, stuck in it.
It is, they got to pull it right out of the netting. Of a shot, but this starts in the defensive zone, good support. Now watch this pass by Drake Batherson. Across the zone, saucer drops right on Schmeichel's stick. Better angle of it. Schmeichel skates right into that little screen shot.
It just stuck it right there.
It stuck it right in the top shelf.
KD, like that's...
I don't know.
Reinhart winds in, great pass across. Oh, what a stop by Knight. Wow, great save there on Josh Bailey. 22, this event was supposed to be held last preseason, but there were some COVID delays that caused this game to be postponed as Batherson works back in with Schmeichel. Got back, quick shot, score! Roby Yarventy fires it home in the opening second of the second period to give Ottawa the lead.
And there it is again. Drake Batherson making things happen in the neutral zone. A sloppy play here along the wall, but Batherson gets in good position. You're going to get that puck looking for options, slides it back through the seam. Yarventy does the rest as he fires it.
Got it to Jerry Mayhew. Mayhew crisscross with Asplund. Works it back in the slot, and Wise taps that back to Kinnunen. Back to Mayhew. Got the long shot away. Forsberg down, makes the pad stop there as Asplund was banging away. At the point is Brandstrom. Eric Brandstrom swings that back to Bailey. And Bailey has that poke checked away by Zach Dalpe. A race for it now. Dalpe busts in shorthanded. Dalpe in, put that wide. Brandstrom might have got a stick on it on the way back. Okay. Here's Wise with it. Wise does it up for Mayhew. Throws it back in front. Forsberg's down. The puck loose. Forsberg still down. The puck still loose. That's knocked wide. Here's Wise with it. Mayhew. Back in the corner for Sortov. For McAllister. Lots of puck movement. Kinnunen. Back to McAllister to the goal mouth. He goes between the legs. Goes Sortov. Yeah, he's very much that way.
Yeah.
Busting in his Lundell. And had the first three goals. Goalies were that wore the helmet and cage.
Chris Osgood.
Osgood. Hasek. Probably Osgood. Here's Sortov with it. Moves it and shoots. Tipped on goal by Mayhew. Forsberg down and then Bizot. Up for Asplund. Rasmus Asplund winds in. Throws it across. That pass was blocked by Bernard Docker. Trickles down to the goal mouth. And Forsberg keeps that out as the team. And now played out by McEwen as he dives and knocks that to center ice.
Good work by Zach McEwen. A little second effort. He hasn't played a lot tonight. It's an opportunity and does a good job in the defensive zone.
Cousins up for Lundell, winding in, shoots, scores! Lundell's got two, and the game is tied at 2.
Anton Lundell has been the best player for the Florida Panthers on the ice. And skate right into it. Cousins is going to slide it to him. He goes from outside inside. And that catches Tyler Kleven flat-footed on the play. And Lundell skates towards him. Florida
holds the line again, but it's poked away by Batherson. He's got Schmeichel with him. In comes Batherson. Works in. Shoots short side, and Knight makes the save. Batherson plays it back across. Picked up by Kleven. Kleven moves it back in front. And a good chance there for Roby Järventie. Hard shot, save made by Forsberg. Benning to Cousins, he shoots. That was blocked by Amama. Cousins plays it back. Keenan, hard shot, blocked by Amama again. And the third shot put high. Amama taking 2 shots flush here on the ship. Up ahead to Parker Kelly. Batherson drops it back. Gannett. For Batherson, back across to Bailey. Here's Batherson, has a look, walks right in, feeds it across, they score! Tipped home by Parker Kelly, and Ottawa takes a 3-2 lead with a power play goal.
Through traffic. Parker Kelly's going to get credit for the goal, but this is all about Drake Batherson. Getting around a defender, a little curl and drag right there and through the seam underneath the stick of Josh Mahura, and Parker Kelly
as Knight makes his way to the Florida bench. Extra skater comes on, it's Lomberg. So 6 skaters on 5 for Florida. Chartier moves out ahead and to the line, but not out. Now it's picked up by Batherson. Here it comes, Drake Batherson, empty net. And the Cape Breton Eagle puts it away. Empty net goal, a 4-point game in a 4-2 Ottawa lead.
Look at the crowd going crazy for him. This is fitting. There's a little bouncing puck at the blue line, sticks with it, chips it to space for himself, skates into it, and then just slides it into the empty net for the 4th point.
And time winds down here, and the Ottawa Senators win it by a final score of 4-2. On a big night for Drake Batherson.
Well, it's nice to come home and have a night like that, but the family section there, which is great. This is a nice gesture here by both organizations to thank the sold-out crowd that showed up. Panthers have had a busy schedule. They flew all the way up here for this and then have to head right back. They've got 3 games against Tampa.